name. We preview tomorrow's matchup. Can Drew Brees continue his dominance over Tom Brady? And tomorrow, Ravens-Bills in the Condiment Classic. Happy Friday, everyone. Give me ketchup or give me mustard. Jenna Wolf alongside Nick Wright, Brandon Marshall, Kevin Wilds. Nick, you feeling just a little bit nervous about your bet?
I'm conflicted on who to root for, to be honest, and I'll explain that later. I'm conflicted, Jenna. I think this might happen.
Appreciate the honesty, buddy. Appreciate the honesty. But this morning, we got to start with some Chiefs and Browns. Remember the Chiefs? Haven't seen them in a while. All that rest, will it help? Will it hurt? Well, while the betting world is all putting their money on Kansas City, Odell Beckham Jr. is not. He's among those that think the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, can pull this out. He said, don't be surprised this weekend when they win. He's still on the team last I checked. Just throwing it out there now. All right, with that, it is time for Brandon's keys to the game. Brandon, how did the Browns upset the Chiefs on Sunday?
Oh, I like that Jets jersey. We're back in action. Got a new head coach. All right, here we go. Let's jump into it. Look, these dudes got to play lights out this week. For them to get it done, Chubb and Hunt have to combine for 200 rush yards. Last week, I talked about them going for 175 yards. Pittsburgh Steelers played it to their hands. They got it done. They didn't go for exactly 175 yards, but they did combine for 200. Your best players in these moments have to play better. Hunt and Chubb, they have to be phenomenal. They have to be lights out if they want to have an opportunity. Number 2, that boy right there throwing that ball, number 6, Baker Mayfield, 0 turnovers. Well, Brandon, why do you keep talking about Baker Mayfield when he's only protected the ball over his last 349 attempts? 1 interception almost caused a fight right here on this show between me and Nick Wright, but it's important. Baker Mayfield is one of those guys that can just get it done. He's athletic, he can play, and he has the mindset of a champion, which means sometimes when you try to do too much, you can lose the team. Continue on this streak of protecting the ball and playing lights out in those moments where your team absolutely needs you. And the last thing, oh man, this is a Myles Garrett point. You got to pressure Mahomes without blitzing. You cannot go out there and try to throw guys at him. He will chop you up. He will eat your lunch. So what you have to do is you have to get that front 4 to the quarterback. If you do that, you have a chance. So this is a Myles Garrett day. Your really good players got to play really good against this boy. Myles Garrett, go get it done so you can give your team a chance to win. Nick, you should be nervous. And I'm telling you,
Okay, not... Yeah.
Go
ahead. Tell me what. Finish,
Listen
please.
to Odell. Well, here's the deal. I know you're a Kansas City Chiefs guy. That's your team. Okay, we all know that. But you've been standing on...
Yeah.
You've been standing on the table all year for the Cleveland Browns. It's been you and like 3 other people pounding the pavement saying this team is the real deal. Don't run away from that right now. This is a good game.
Well, I'm not running away from it. I'm running right towards it because if you remember, while I was pounding that pavement, while I was defending Baker Mayfield, while I was advocating for the Cleveland Browns, our old buddy Kevin Wilds, America's favorite television rapscallion, tried to box me in. He's like, hey, Nick, I've got this stupid graphic. Teams that go 3-1 in October playing in a windstorm. 62% of them make the Super Bowl. Why won't you call the Browns a contender? And I said, I'll tell you why I won't call the Browns a contender. Because they can't beat the Chiefs. As great as I thought they were all year, as good as I thought they were all year, as impressive as I thought Baker was, especially the second half of the year, they can't beat the Chiefs. Odell, I think Odell knows it. I think that's why Odell didn't include the word we. He said they. Who's he talking about? Who knows? I know Patrick Mahomes thinks he's talking about the Browns, because if you check Mahomes' favorites, you know what you see in the greatest playoff quarterback of all time's favorites, you see Odell's tweet. He's already making mental notes. You might say, oh, Nick, you're going to call Mahomes the greatest playoff quarterback of all time. Just statistically, I mean, a guy, you know, he's never lost a playoff game in regulation. Every playoff game he's ever had, he's had the lead with 45 seconds left once his defense let him down. But everybody knows it. Vegas knows it. This is the same point spread as Saints-Bears. And you know why? Because the Browns are not going to be able to stop the Chiefs. And I'm going to throw a little curveball to our production staff. Can we show my second graphic first whenever you get a chance? The Browns defense, folks, not good. Most points per game allowed against playoff teams. The Lions, they stunk. The Dolphins missed the playoffs even though we thought they might make it. The Cowboys were awful. And then there's the Browns. So I would add to Brandon's keys to the game, Cleveland has to either win the turnover battle by at least 3 or win it by 2 and score a special teams touchdown. Otherwise, Wilds, this is going to be a laugher. And it'll be a great warm-up game for the Chiefs for their playoffs that actually begin next Sunday.
Disrespectful.
No, but I think he's right, Brandon, because I think we need something weird to happen, just like something weird happened in the Steelers game. Now, luck is on their side, because I don't think there's just weird things happening in the Steelers for no reason. I think they were just rusty. And